something that every person will have at least once in their life, which we can't really explain unless we've had the dream more than once. Now, I'm going to say right at the beginning of this video, if you hate listening to other people explain their dreams, then this video isn't for you. But I'm going to be explaining some of the weird dreams I had as a kid that you might think, wow, what a weirdo, but these dreams, I had no clue where the hell they came from. And I was inspired to do this video from Angel Cake because she recently did a video. Well, she's a YouTube friend of mine, and she recently did a video. It was either yesterday or today, explaining one of her really random dreams. So go check that out. But I'm going to be explaining. I'll explain two of my weird dreams to you guys. So the first one was it was like when I was 6. And I was into a movie called Help, I'm a Fish at that time, and after this dream, I have not watched that movie ever since. And if this video gets 15 likes, I'll watch it again for the first time in, like, God knows how many years, if this gets 15 likes, and I'll tell you how I reacted in another video. But I loved this movie, Help, I'm a Fish, but the nightmare I had was traumatizing because it was my very first nightmare as well. I'm also going to tell you something funny that happened after the dream. So, the dream was, I was hanging around with the characters of the movie. I honestly can't remember their names. But if you haven't seen the movie, don't bother wasting your time watching it. Now that I think of it, I think it's a very bad movie. Basically about these kids who drink potions and they become fish and they need to drink the potions to become human again. And the scientist in this movie, I was petrified of him, but I watched the movie all the same because I liked the movie. And in the dream, I was hanging around with all the characters of the movie except for the scientist. And then it cut to me walking down the hallway, which one of the rooms, believe it or not, had the scientist in it. And he was with this random dude who wasn't even in the movie, who had like weird bottles up his nose. And he said, I wonder if I need a new experiment. And then he must have spotted me. Keep in mind that my dream was all in the form of a cartoon. And I was, for some reason, if you guys have ever seen the second Peter Pan, for some reason, I was Jade from that movie. And I walked past, and then he spotted me, and he said, "Ooh, a brand new experiment lab rat." And then he looked at me and said, back in my teeth, and then he was about to bite me in the back. And then I woke up. And then I was freaking out because I didn't know what was happening because this was my very first nightmare. And I screamed for my mum and she didn't do anything. She was like, "Oh, it's just a nightmare, I'll go back to bed." But then the second dream I had, this was like when I was 7. I had a dream where I was at a party. Now that I think about it, this nightmare was ridiculous. This was like the third nightmare I had. I had a nightmare of seeing them, but it wasn't out special. It was just me being chased by a spider, which I was scared of back then, but I'm not scared of anymore. But I was at this weird Christmas party, and this candy cane that didn't have a face or anything, just a normal candy cane in the form of a cartoon candy cane, came up to me and it just roared in my face, and I was like, "Ugh, that was so scary." But now looking back at it, it's hilarious. And then I screamed for my mum, and she acted like it was my very first dream, even though I had a dream like a year ago when I was even younger, so she should have consoled me back then, but she didn't. And I just found that hilarious, and I don't really have nightmares often now. I used to have them for ages and ages and ages a few months ago, but I've gotten past that phase now. Well, it wasn't necessarily my nightmare, it was just another dream, and if you can comment saying you want me to do a video explaining what that dream was, because it was the same dream for like 6 months or something like that, then I'll explain that in the next video. But yeah, that was my really weird dream experience, and I hope you like it. And if you didn't watch it all the way until the end, which if you did, you won't be here right now, then props to you. You probably don't like listening to people explain their dreams, but hey, if you're still here and you like listening to people explain their dreams, like and comment saying that if you want more like videos where I'm explaining stuff that's happened in my life. The next video I'll be thinking about doing is the top 10 games me and my best friend, who is Hazeltown Productions, called Lily, IRL, played when we were younger. And I will be doing that in the next video if you guys want. If you like, then that'll show me that you want more of this. Or if you don't, then just don't like and don't dislike at all. And if you really want to be prompting, just comment down below what you want, and I'll do my best to deliver. But if you don't want these sort of things and you just want animations like usual, then just don't do anything, and I'll think like, oh, yeah. But yeah, that's all from me today. Subscribe to me, and I'll see you guys in the next video. And remember, have a very good day. Don't know why I said that.